Yellow. We are just about to get this thing started, so hold tight and welcome to the stream, everybody. Definitely appreciate everyone coming out, and we will get this thing going in just a second. Alright. There we go. I think my mic was too quiet. We're almost ready to go. Hold tight. We're going to get this thing going in just a minute or two. So yeah. We are just about ready to rock and roll. So we're going to be running some showdowns today. So it's showdown time. Good old CSR2 Racing Showdown. Should be a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you. I need to double check a couple things really quick, and then we're going to be ready to rock and roll. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, that looks okay. And, yeah, that looks good too. Perfect. Let's go do it to it. I see we got, Jay. What's up, Jay? Mitsukitsu. What's up, William D? We got Betty. Hello, hello. We got McVin. Nice to see ya. We got Melon in the house. Melon. Awesome. Awesome. But yeah, we're going to be running this, crazy showdown, and we'll see how she goes. JP fixed your game. That's always a good thing. Games being fixed are always awesome. That's for sure. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and find the showdown. I think I've lost it on the map. But we're going to go ahead and drive this car. And I'm going to tell you what. Hey, Hugo, how's it going today? We're going to figure out how to drive this bad boy. I don't remember how to drive this one, but we're going to figure it out. We are definitely going to figure it out. Now, why is that there? Huh. I think this one just has a standard shift pattern, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. What good car would I recommend for live racing? So if you've got the Toyota GR Supra, that car you are going to get for free at some point. That is an awesome car. If you're really new to the game, the Volkswagen Golf GTI from Tier 1 is really good. If you happen to have the Tier 2 Porsche Boxster 718, that's really good. And another car that I like a lot is the Tier 4 Subaru WRX from Elite Tuners, which you also should get for free at some point. So those are basically my favorites right there. Did I win the BMW? Yes, I did, actually. I did win the BMW, which was awesome. Later that night, after the live stream, I got back on, ran a couple of races, and I got it really quick. So I was able to get the BMW. I do need to upgrade it. I haven't upgraded it yet, but I like that BMW. It's a little weird to tune and stuff like that, but I think once you get the hang of it, you know, once you get it all figured out and stuff like that, it's a pretty nice car. Melon says it's a very good car. But there's actually a lot of really good live racing. I mean, there's over 1,000 cars in the game right now. And a lot of them are good for live racing. So I don't know what you actually have, so it's a little hard to tell you what you should use. But man, there are lots of good live racing cars. Like a lot of really good ones. What is sending me notifications? Oh, that must be the emulator itself. It's a pain in the buttocks. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Yeah, it looks like they finally got these servers fixed, but I guess the servers were down for several hours. It's never fun when the servers get messed up, but sometimes it does happen. It happens sometimes, you know. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, go little car, go little car, go! I think we got her, right? If we lost that one, there was a problem. Jeffrey says, I got the BMW, but I am stuck on race out of 70-70. So, when you get stuck on a race, there's basically 3 things you have to look at. Number 1, do you have enough parts on the car? Number 2, do you have the car tuned properly for the parts you do have installed? And number 3, are you shifting the car properly? I mean, one of those 3 things is what's holding you back on that last race there. But it's always one of those 3 things. Jay says, is the KRC Japan GTR R35 a good live racer? Oh man, I made a video about that recently. I think it can kind of win a couple of live races here and there. I don't think it's one of the better. I don't think it's going to be one of the better live racing cars, but it did kind of so-so. Like if you got the right setup for it, it can win a few, but it would not be my main live racer at all. Samakish, how's it going? Yeah, I think he's saying that all the new milestone cars, race pass cars, and prestige cars in the minimum of 10. I think he's saying those are good at live racing. Alright, so 2MG something 3L2. I have no idea how to figure out what your... Is that Miguel? Is your name 2 Miguel 2? I can't figure it out. You're in 400th place in the Showdown. I don't remember what time... You know, that's really sad because I just did a video with the Batur, and I don't remember what time it ran. But, yeah, I mean, 7.6, 7.7, that's not a super fast car. I mean, we got cars running 6.4s and 6.5s these days, so... The cars in this game just keep getting faster and faster and faster. It's crazy. It's getting crazy. What's up, Stacks? How you doing today? Jay says, because earned RP is not the same in every lobby, right? What do you mean by every lobby, Jay? I mean, different cars earn different amounts of respect points when you win a live race. It's not really anything to do with the lobby. It's more about the car. But yeah, the car makes a big difference on how many respect points. And of course, let's just say you get the best car in the game for earning respect points. If you don't have it upgraded, it's not going to earn crap. But when you have enough parts on it and get the EVO points high enough, then it starts to really win good respect points. So There's definitely a lot of variables when it comes to this type of thing. Alright, it's Miguel. Gotcha. All the crazy, funny letters always throw me off on people's names, so. We got Skies in the house. What's up, Skies? Nice to see ya. When did they add that little number 1 hand? That must be a new emoji. I've never seen that one before. I think yesterday somebody posted that a couple times on my Warobot stream. Did they add new emojis? Oh, look, there it is. I see it. I like that one for some weird reason. That's a cool little emoji. Has that always been there, or is that a new one? William D says, if you're listening, hit the like button for Danny. Yeah, hit that like. I would appreciate that big time. Thank you. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Penguin says, it's always been there. Wow. I've never seen anybody use that, and I've never noticed it. Maybe I'm blind. But for some reason, I just like that crazy thing. Star says something is terrible. What's terrible, Star? Oh, the Project S. Yeah, it's not a good car. Yeah, the Project S is just kind of like, just kind of so-so, you would say. I'm not really a huge fan of it, to tell you the truth. 1 second, guys and gals. Okay, there we go. But I mean, it's a car. It looks nice. It drives down the racetrack. I mean, at least it's got that going for it. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that car, honestly. It's not one of my favorites. I'm not in love with it. William D says, foam finger for sports. William D says, because you like Ohio State. I don't care about sports. Like, I don't like watching sports. I don't care about sports teams. I always enjoyed playing sports when I was a kid, but it was never something I actually watched or anything. For me, it's not enjoyable to watch somebody run around a field with a ball. I don't know. Now, back when Michael Jordan played basketball, I used to watch it. I used to love watching Jordan, man. That dude had like style, man. He was such a good player. Also, back when Jerry Rice played, I used to watch football, but after Jerry Rice got out of football, I lost interest, and after Jordan retired, I lost interest in basketball. So I don't know, sports ball on television is just not my thing. Caleb, what's going on? Ah, you're liking the lobby advantage videos. Yeah, normally those cars, I set them up to be right at the top of the lobby, so they do very well. Occasionally you find one that gets in a crazy lobby or whatever, but you know, those tunes are definitely beatable, but somebody has to know how to tune a car in order to be able to beat you or have a good dyno beater, but yeah, I love the bottom, I should say top of the lobby. What would you call that? If you're on the fastest part of a lobby, is that the top or the bottom? I'm not sure. How would you say that? Top of the lobby or bottom of the lobby? I don't know. Like, let's just say you're in the 7.2 to 7.2999 or 7.39999 lobby and you're running right at 7.2. Is that the top or the bottom? So William D says bottom. Kelly says a top tier lobby. I don't know, but I like to be on the fastest part. So let's just say you're in the 7.2 lobby. I like to make sure you tune it to 7.2. Or if you're in the 12.4 lobby, I try to make it run as close to 12.4 as possible. And if I can't get it to that, I'll slow it down a little bit and go for like the 12.6 lobby or something, if that makes sense. Melon says the bottom. I'm not good with certain expressions, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm going to tell you what, this car looks like it should turn into a freaking Transformer robot. Who's with me on that? I don't know about you guys, but that looks like a dang Transformer to me. Do you agree? Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree? Oh, man. Alright, so I think I'm getting a couple of mixed ideas on the top or the bottom of the lobby. I don't know. I'll figure out a different way to explain it. Aunt Daly says, how do the lobbies in this game work? Alright, so this is one thing I've never understood. But they have something called a Supermax lobby where you don't really want to be unless you have the fastest car in the game, or if you find somebody to swap wins with. So the Supermax lobby has the cars running from like 6.4s to 6.5s all the way up to something like 7.6. Then after that, the lobbies are every 0.2 of a second. So let's just say you've got a 8.2 lobby, an 8.4 lobby, an 8.6 lobby, a 9.0 lobby, a 9.2, 9.4, 9.6, 10.0. So once you get out of the Supermax, it's every 0.2 of a second. I believe the Supermax ends at 12.6, so I think the 12.8 lobby is where you're no longer in Supermax, if I remember correctly. But I don't know why I don't understand the Supermax. Why are they going to put cars running like 7.4s in with cars running, I may have said that wrong. 7.8 lobby, right? Is Supermax ends? I'm dyslexic and numbers mess me up, but why do they put cars running like 6.5s in with cars running, you know, 7.2s? It doesn't make sense for those cars to be in the same lobby, but the Supermax is a weird place. I generally stay out of the Supermax lobby because I don't really see the point of it, so. Caleb says the fastest part of the lobby is the top and the slowest is the bottom. That's kind of what I would think. Melon says something is wrong. What's wrong now, Melon? Melon, what's wrong? Yeah, Miguel says the Supermax lobby is mostly people swapping. That's kind of true. That is true. Penguin says the Fenrir does look like a Bumblebee Transformer. Melon says there are lobbies and lobby brackets. Maybe he knows a little more about how the lobbies work than I do. I mean, I don't know what you mean by lobbies and lobby brackets, Melon. I win! Yes. Hey, Tommy, what's going on, my friend? Alright, so Melon, please explain to us how you believe the lobbies work, because Melon's like the crazy live racing guy, so if there's something about lobby times that I don't know, he probably knows. Melon's like he's not the crazy cat guy, he's the crazy live racing guy. I think, yeah, like he said, he needs 10 hours to explain it, so, yeah. I think somebody tried to explain that to me once in like a really... It's a little hard to understand, I mean... But the basics are, every 2/10 of a second you have a new lobby. I guess there are brackets in between, but I've never been able to really understand how the brackets work. My brain doesn't really... compute. McBen says 6.4. Yeah, 6.4 or 6.5. I can't remember what the very fastest time is, but there's either cars running 6.4s or 6.5. I can look it up really quick. 1 second. Let me look. I got the world's worst. No, don't beat me, jerk. Hey! Who won? I win. Nice. Alright, so the fastest car is currently running a time of a 6.511. So 6.511 is the fastest car in the game right now. If you see somebody running 6.4s, either they found something better than anybody else or they're cheating. Tommy, yeah, the tier, that's either a tier 2 or a tier 3 car. The Volkswagen GT Rocket Bunny. The GTI Rocket Bunny, that's a really nice little car. It's a good live racer. It's good for beating the Tempest races. That's just an all-around nice little car. William D says, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater, cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Yeah, I like that one a lot, actually. I'm a big fan of that one. Tommy says, thank you. You are welcome. That's one of my favorite lower tier cars, actually. The Rocket Bunny GTI is an amazing little car. Another really awesome little car is the Rocket Bunny Miata. The Rocket Bunny Miata is probably the best tier 2 car in the game. You can beat Tempest with only stage 5 parts on that car. The GTI, you're going to need a couple of stage 6 parts. I know some of you guys like stage 6 effects, so I recently edited a new stage 6 spreadsheet into my videos. The tier 1 stage 6 spreadsheet is the best part of it. Yeah, it's awesome. You gotta see the tier 1 part of the spreadsheet, guys and gals. Is somebody leaving? If somebody's leaving, goodbye. I see somebody saying goodbye, but I don't see anybody saying they're leaving. Alright, hold on a second. There seems to be people commenting on things that I'm not seeing on my screen, so... Leroy, what's up, my man? Awesome to see ya. Huh. I don't think YouTube's showing me all the comments or something. Some days it's like that. Joey says it's me. Are you leaving? If so, have a great day. Catch you later. Undaily says you can't get a shift right on something. Yeah, every car is very different. And sometimes when you change parts around, like shift patterns and tunes do change, you know? So let's say you got a car in stage 5 and a car in stage 6. They may actually have different shift patterns, even though it's the same car. But just changing the parts can sometimes really change things around. So that is something you need to think about. But yeah, every car in this game is very different. Have I tried TikTok? No. I'm not into TikTok. YouTube's enough work, right? I got 3 YouTube channels, and that keeps me busy for about 10 to 15 hours out of my day, 7 days a week. So, no TikTok. I did sign up for Kick, and I was trying to stream on Kick a couple days a week, but I just never really had the time for it. Like, I streamed a few times on there, and then I was like, nope. This is too much extra. What's up, Driven Swag? How's it going? So you haven't played CSR in forever. Hey man, if you ever download it again, it's probably there waiting for you. CSR is a fun game, you know? It does get a little bit repetitive. I mean, you're kind of just like launch, shift, launch, shift. So I can see how some people might want to take a break or something, but it's always here if you want to come back. Hey Cobra, what's going on, my friend? He says, bro, I'm 25 minutes late this time. That's all right. We still got about an hour left on this stream, so you'll be all good. We still got a while to go. But yeah, you know, if you guys got any game questions or whatever, get them on in there. Main reason I do this Friday stream is just to chat with everybody. I just pick Showdown where I don't really have to pay much attention to what I'm doing, and I can kind of focus on reading the comments and stuff like that. But that's the nice thing about Showdowns is you don't really have to pay much attention. Live racing, you know, it's a little more like intensive, I guess you would say. There's more to worry about in live racing. Sort of. Not really, but sort of. Alright. William D says 2 hours on Sunday. Yeah, normally on Friday I just do about an hour and a half, because when you're doing showdowns, usually about after an hour you get stuck on it. You start really hitting the wall, and it costs a lot of gold to do these live streams. It's either that, spend a bunch of gold, or make you guys watch videos, and I don't want to make you guys watch videos. Miguel says, did you complete all of the Legends cars? I've got them all restored, but I didn't upgrade most of them. I don't like most of the Legends cars. There's some good ones, but some of them suck. Whoa, that's a look at that blue Bentley. That didn't come in blue, did it? I don't remember seeing a blue one. I got him though. Yeah, I'm not really sure how much gold I spend per month just on live streaming, but I bet it's a lot. It's probably a lot of gold. Like, I seriously used to rack up a lot of gold before I started live streaming, but now it's like it's a much slower process earning gold. It's worth it though. Yeah, the Jaguar F-Type, that's good for daily races. Like when you go up there and there's like a little restriction trial where it's like 15 races to earn a couple of prizes. I really like the Jaguar F-Type for that, but that's the only thing I like it for. But it's not something I would want to drive all the time, or not something I would live race or anything like that. Caleb says, Max the Gamer. Is Max here? I don't see him. Max, if you're here, hello, hello. Three, two, one, go. All right. Caleb says, thanks, Melanin Danny. Oh, he just saw a video yesterday of Max. Yeah, Max has a really good channel. Max makes great videos as well. One thing I always found with Max is he's got these really good videos on how to tune specific cars to beat Tempest, and he goes into all kinds of details on it. So he's got some really amazing how to beat Tempest videos with certain cars and stuff like that. Flux says, what's the shift pattern for the Infinity Black Project S? Alright, so basically, I actually have a video about it, and there's probably a couple other YouTubers that have a video about that as well, but you basically want to get like all the shifts right before the red line, and try hitting nitrous on second and third and see which one works for you. But it also depends on whether or not you have the car maxed out, if that shift pattern is going to work. Now, it might be easier to shift into second gear shortly after you launch because that needle comes down so fast, sometimes you bury it. So it's better to shift a little bit early in the second than bury the needle all the way down, because that'll slow you down more than if you shift slightly early. So it's a weird little car. But generally what I do is I launch, shortly after shifting to second, hit my nitrous, and the rest of the shifts I try and get right before the red line. So if you're currently at stage 4, that may or may not work for you. I'm not really sure what the best shift pattern on stage 4 only is. But I think on stage 5 and stage 6 you're going to use something similar to that, so try that and then play around with it a little bit and see if you can find something that runs faster. What's up, Ian? How are you doing today? Caleb, if you misspell something, I'm probably never going to notice because I'm dyslexic. You could probably put the letters backwards and I would read it normal like a normal human. What about the Ring Brothers Mustang? That's a pretty cool car overall. I don't really remember it being anything too special. But I like the car, but I don't think I love that one. Melon, is there anything about that car that stands out to you? I think you're... Wait, no, wait. I'm thinking about the Camaro. Ring Brothers Mustang. Which one is that? I'm thinking about the blue Camaro with the red rims. That's the wrong car. I'm sorry. Ring Brothers Mustang. That's the one that's like a flat gray that looks like Eleanor from the movie, right? If that's the car I'm thinking of, that's actually pretty decent. Probably not like the best one in the world, but pretty decent. JP, say what? Sky says it's dark blue. Alright, so I don't remember what car that is offhand, but Melon says it's a decent car. Yeah, I don't remember that one. McVan says, what's up with people having a Bentley that's a different color? So, I don't know if this still works, but there was a way to change the color of your car. So when your crew wins the milestone prize car, as soon as it rolls into your garage, if you close the game down instantly and then open the game back up, it will sometimes change the color of the car. Sky says the Patriarch. Yeah, that's a good one actually. Yeah, the Mustang Patriarch. That's a nice little car. It's not one of the best cars in the game, but that's pretty decent. That's a decent one for sure. Benny says, okay, cool. Yeah, the Patriarch's alright. Ian says red versus blue team info. You know what? I have not received a red team versus blue team. I've seen a couple people mention it, but I've never found anybody who really knows what it is yet. So I don't know. That's something brand new that they just added, and only some people seem to have it, so I'm stumped on that one. Does anybody here know exactly what that is? I think they gave it to a couple of people for beta testing, but I didn't see any type of announcement on their website or anything that really explains how it works. Melon says I'm blue. Ha ha ha. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find something. No, they don't have anything about the red versus blue on their website. Unless they have it hidden somewhere strange, but the last thing they posted about was the 90s rewind. So they've actually added a couple things to the game and not really explained it. Like the rookie pass, they said, hey guys, the rookie pass is coming. But they never really explained how it was going to work or what it was going to be. Then this red versus blue thing kind of showed up out of nowhere, and not very many people have it. Oh, Leroy, I don't think I got the news update. He said they sent an update saying that what color had won the car the most in the retro. Is that what that was? Seriously? So that's basically just nonsense. If that's what that is, that's kind of like nonsense. Why would they bother? Did it serve any type of purpose? I don't really get why they would do that, honestly, but it is what it is. Yeah, Justin, I don't know if it's political or what. Yeah, they've actually had a couple of gay pride cars. I think 2 of them now. I think on like Pride Day, Gay Pride Day or whatever, they had a gay pride car. The Porsche was actually pretty good. I know a lot of people were like, I'm not driving that. Personally, I don't really mind it. It's a cool car, so I'd drive it. You know, if I didn't have a good live racing car and I got that one, I'd have set it up and live raced it. It's not like the greatest car in the game or anything. Now, the first gay pride car they gave us was pretty crappy. It was some kind of, some weird little BMW convertible, and it wasn't good at all. But the Porsche was actually pretty decent. Yeah, the Porsche was okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Not everybody likes it because of what it is, but hey, it is what it is. It was a free car and it was actually pretty good, so I wouldn't complain. What's up, Sloppy Sky Rose? How's it going? Ian said he thought it was the Blood versus the Crips. Hold on, let me see if they sent me that blue versus red thing and I just didn't see it. But I don't think I ever got that in my little news feed. Let me look and see if it's in there. Hold on a second. Let me check. I gotta collect some free stuff really quick. Hold on, free stuff to collect. Then I gotta remember how I find the little news feed. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. It's up here. Alright, news. No, I don't have it in mine. And they never sent me that for some reason. I just want to make sure I wasn't going to click on anything weird that I didn't want anybody to see, but yeah, that's all I got on mine right there was this, so they're like, we're not going to give you no red versus blue. And I'm like, well, that's okay. I don't care about it anyway. So tell me this, if you had one of these cars in real life, how long would it take you to get used to opening the doors backwards? That would be super weird. I don't think I would like that, honestly. I really don't think I would enjoy having the doors open backwards on a car. Some people might, but I don't like that. It looks cool when you open them, but it would just... I would constantly be trying to open it from the other end going, ah! Like it would take me a while to get used to it. Oh, did I not put the screen back up? No, I did. Michikitsu, what about my screen? What about the screen? Alright, so Cobra says suicide doors. Those aren't really suicide doors. I think suicide doors is when you have a front door and a back door, and they both open this way. In the 1950s, there were a lot of cars that had suicide doors, and that was actually cool, but I guess if somebody crashed into it, it would really smash up the car, and that's why they called those suicide doors. I guess they were really unsafe. But I think you have to have a back door and a front door that open together in order to have an actual suicide door. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I always understood it. Am I wrong about that? Does anybody know? Ooh, wait. Crew Cup. Yeah, I'm going to go race this really quick. Ian says, what car was across from it? I don't know. I didn't pay attention. We can go look, though. Melon says, they're great. But yeah, I used to always want like a 1949 Mercury or a 1950 Mercury with some suicide doors and that big chrome grille on the front that looks like teeth. Oh man, that would have been super cool to have. If I were to build an old school hot rod, I would probably want to have the suicide doors on it and some lake pipes. I would love to have an old 50s car. That would be amazing. But is even one set of doors that opens backwards still suicide doors? If so, I didn't realize that. Alright, let's go look in the garage. You were asking about some sort of car that was in the garage there. What do we got in this garage? So I've got a McLaren 720S. These are my Elite Tuners cars here. I've got my RX-7 with the RX-3 front end. I got a Toyota Supra, the Mark IV Supra. We got a Huracan Technica. That's not a very good car, I don't think. And then we have the Jaguar CX-75. So I'm not really sure which one you saw. Now, there is a nice Elite Tuner Sylvia if you haven't seen that one yet. I never upgraded this yet, but this is a really good car. William D says the Jag sucks, yeah. But yeah, this is a really nice car right here. This is one of the best Elite Tuners cars yet to date. I really like this one a lot. I never did get it around to putting any upgrades on it, but one of these days I might. I never really liked most of the body kits or something, though. I don't really like the body kits at all. I don't think I really like any of the liveries you can get with it. See, mine are all locked because I never finished the event, so I couldn't add liveries to this even if I wanted to. I don't know if they would unlock after leveling up the car or not, because like I said, I never finished the event for this one, so I may never be able to get any of the liveries or body kits for this car. I'm not 100% sure. But right now, I can have normal or I can have that body kit. That's kind of weird looking right there. I don't like any of the body kits for this car, honestly. That one's pretty decent, so I'm not going to complain about that one being the only one I have. Yeah, it's like a 6.8 car. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's get back to the Showdown. Yeah, Ian, I was actually really surprised they put the RX-3 nose on that RX-7. I think it's a really cool looking deal. Like, I really like it a lot. The second I saw that, I was like, I want that body kit right there. I love it. Kelly Penguin says, I want the Rocket Bunny body kit. It's kind of weird, but a lot of the body kits on the Elite Tuners cars, I don't really like them for some reason. William D says, switch cars. For what, the Showdown? I don't have anything faster than this. This is my fastest car right here. So Benny says, I got the same color Jag. It is a cool color. I do like the colors. Carver says the body kits feel too ricey. They kind of do, actually. I don't know. I mean, there's a few body kits that I really like, and then some of them are a bit over the top. There's some of those body kits have way too much going on. I like a nice, simple body kit. Some of them kind of freak me out, actually. Some of them really freak me out. I'm like, whoa, when I see some of those. Three, two, one, go. All right, here we are. Bam. Bam, ba, bam. Sky says, I like the Rocket Bunny kits. I like most Rocket Bunny kits. I don't really like the one for the Sylvia for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I'm not a big fan of that one. It doesn't look bad, it's just not really my style, I guess. Not my style. Looks okay, just not my style. My camera's kind of crooked. There, that's a little better. What's my favorite car in the whole game? Oh, that's so hard to answer. Okay, so I love my Gamaras. I love my Toyota Supras from Elite Tuners. Here, let's go out to the garage and I'm going to show you my very favorite cars. Most of them are all in one spot, but these are most of my favorites. I do have some others that aren't in here with them, but these are most of my favorites. Oh man, my things are all messed up. Alright, so pretty much every car in here I absolutely love. We got the Kelly & Sons Bel Air, the Toyota Supra, the DeVille 16, the Audi S1 Hudotron, the Bugatti Bolide, and the Teresa Millennio. Those are all my favorites. I love the Regera CSR edition. I love the Gamera. I love the Continental GT3. I really like the three on the bottom. These are cars that I like a lot, but don't drive as much. The Huna Pegasus is a really good car. I don't really care for the pink, but I do like the car a lot. Oh, the Venom F5 Roadster, that car is a beast. This Ford Escort from Fast and Furious and the Subaru WRX. And this Cadillac, love all of those. Love all of those cars right there. So those are some of my very favorites. Now, if we come over here, I'll show you one of my other favorites. And I don't know why I don't drive it more often, but I need to move these cars into my favorite garage. Unfortunately, all my stuff is messed up, so it might be a little hard to find these. But the Huna truck, the Kim Block Huna truck, I love that car. There is a... yeah, right here. The Huna truck is awesome. What the heck? Oh, that's an extra Huracan. And this Ring Brothers Chevelle, I absolutely love this thing. Like, I don't know why, but this is one of my favorite looking cars in the game. It's just really good at live racing. It's just such a beautiful car. Like, I love this thing. But yeah, those are some of my favorites right there. I don't drive this one as much as I should. For as much as I like it, I haven't driven it that much since I got it, but I just love to look at it more than anything. Like, I see that in there and I'm just like, oh my god. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, if I had that car in real life, I would just be like, I am never selling this car. But I love that car. Yeah, the bell, some of those were prize cars. Like, some cars you can get pretty easily in this game. Others you have to win as a prize, or some you can only buy as real money. Now, I don't spend a lot of money on the game, but maybe a couple times a year, 2-3 times a year, I'll buy a $20 car if there's something on there that I really like. Hey, Darker Knight, how you doing today? Sky's the Limit missed out on the Chevelle. That was a Showdown prize, wasn't it? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that was a Showdown prize. Yeah, that Chevelle is such a cool looking car. I love it. I love it a lot. But if you were like, hey, we can give you, in real life, any car from the game, and you can have it for free, I would have a really hard time choosing between that Chevelle and the Sesto Elemento. Those would be I would have to debate on which one. I would probably go with the Chevelle because I don't think you can drive a Sesto Elemento on the streets. It's not legal to drive. So yeah, I would go with the Chevelle. If you think about it that way, I mean, I would love to have a Sesto Elemento, but it would suck to have it just like sitting there and you can't go drive it unless you took it to a racetrack or something. Sky says, don't forget to start updating your Akula game. I need to do that, actually. I do need to do that. Thank you, Skies. That is a good point. William D says he would go with the Camaro. I can understand that. The Camaros are amazing. Another car that I really like is that McMurdy Goodwood. I don't know if you guys have actually seen that in person, but it's this like little midget car. Like it looks like a really short version of a Batmobile or something. It looks really cool in the game, but if you ever see one in real life, it's amazing. Yeah, so far I think I've spent about 200 gold today on refilling my gas tank. Maybe more. One of these days I should actually pay attention and add it up. Oh, Melon says that one was a paid car. Alright, so I see somebody with a Russian name. I don't know how to read that, but hello, welcome to the stream. That looks like the Russian language, but don't know what it says. Sky says that in the Audi we just got from the milestone. What cars do I recommend for Tempest 1 and Tempest 2? Alright, so Tempest 1, just use the Volkswagen Golf GTI. That's a great little tier 1 car. Well, what tier actually? You just say Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, but which tier are you, which tier? Or do you mean Tier 1 and Tier 2? There's Tempest 1, Tempest 2, and Tempest 3, and there's 5 tiers for each, so you need to be a little more specific there so we know which one you're actually trying to do. But generally, for Tempest 1 and Tempest 2 Tier 1, just use the Volkswagen GTI. For Tempest 1, 2, and 3 on Tier 2, you can use the Volkswagen Rocket Bunny GTI, the Miata Rocket Bunny, or if you have it, the Porsche Boxster. Those are the best Tier 1 and Tier 2 cars for Tempest, but once you get to Tempest 3, they give you a crappy Mazda Miata, and they force you to use that for Tempest 3 Tier 1. Alright, says how much RP do you get a week just live racing? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess you would have to keep track of how many live races you did, which car. It's something you would have to add up, I mean. So back when I first started this game, I used to grind out about a million respect points per season just from live racing the Porsche Boxster from Tier 2. But I would probably spend about an hour a day live racing the Boxster, and I would bust out 1,000,000 respect points. That's back before I was getting the Prestige Cup cars. I mean, that's back when I was new to the game, so yeah, I used to earn a lot just from live racing a lower tier car, so if you live race a lot, I mean, you can earn like 2-3 million respect points in 2 weeks just from live racing if you spend an hour or 2 or 3 hours a day live racing. Some people do. Some people seriously spend like 6 hours a day on this game. Like how anybody can spend 6 hours a day playing a CSR game, I don't know. I can see like 2 or 3 hours split up throughout the day, but man, some of those guys get on for 2 hours and they come back later, race another 2 hours, come back later, race another 2 hours. That's a lot of racing. I would get burnt out if I had to play that much, honestly. I would get really burnt out. Sky's the limit. I'm pretty sure I do have the Akula. I'm about 98% sure I own one. I'd have to go look again, but I do remember looking through my hanger, or my thing, and I think I did find it. I could be wrong, though. If not, I'll have to pull it out with keys or whatever. Alright, I got a couple of videos you might want to check out on the Mark IV, or the GR Supra from Elite Tuners. Is that the one you have? There's a couple of different Mark V Supras, so I think you're talking about the Elite Tuners one. I do have, I think, 1 or 2 videos on that car. I mean, that car has got a couple of really good live racing setups. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do with it, but that's a car that's really good at everything. It's going to be good at dyno beating. It crosses the finish line quickly. You can tune it for good acceleration, good top speed. You can tune it to win live races. I mean, it's just an all-around good car, but you might want to go check out my videos because they'll show you different ways to set it up for different things. But I usually leave mine on Tier 4 parts only, and I live race with mine on Tier 4. And it wins like 80 to 90% of the live races on Tier 4. It does best at live on Tier 4. I think it ends up in like the 11-2 or 11-4 lobby or something like that on Tier 4. It's just such a nice car. Sky says, last time you looked, you couldn't find it. Yeah, you know, I remember looking around and I couldn't find it. I think later I went back and like really took my time. I think it was in there, but if not, I'm going to have to pull it with keys. I've got a terrible memory. I mean, you guys probably, most of you guys who are my regulars know my memory sucks. My memory is terrible. Kelly said, I've never heard of the Akula. It's a really weird looking car. It's a really strange looking car. Penguin, I'll just call you. When I say Kelly, that sounds like the name Kelly instead of Kelly. I don't know. Penguin's better. I'll just call you Penguin. I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly, am I? Go, little car, go, little car, go! Got him, got him. Hey, Nuggy, how you doing today? Awesome to see ya. Kelly, Penguin, why do you say no one admits playing this game, but believe they do? What? Alright says, I love playing the game, but I've never met a person that also plays. Yeah, you know, I mean, not everybody, the majority of people I know in person don't play mobile games. I know a couple people that play PC games. I'm really about the only, well, I take that back. People I know like in person in real life, outside of the gaming communities, like I know my crewmates and my clanmates on a couple of games and stuff. Yeah, those guys play the game with me, but like personal friends from my area where I live, I don't think any of them really play mobile games, so not everybody does. Nugget says, I'm literally live too. What, you're live streaming? So you're live streaming and you're on my stream at the same time? That sounds like a lot of multitasking. All right. Henry, how's it going? He says, hey, Danny, what's up? Not much, Henry. How you doing today? Sky says, not gonna build the Bentley. No, me neither. That Bentley was a little bit disappointing, but there might be some people out there that like it, but I'm not really into it. I didn't really care for it. 2, 1, go. I don't know why, but this game doesn't really make a lot of good Bentleys. I just saw that guy slow down. Do I play GTA 5 online? No, I've never actually played GTA 5. I think the last GTA I played was San Andreas, back on the PlayStation 2 back in like 2000. The GTA games actually look pretty cool, but I don't really have time to play a bunch of extra games. I mean, I usually spend between 2 and 4 hours a day just answering comments on YouTube, plus making videos and live streams every day for 3 YouTube channels. So that's a lot of time spent. I can barely keep up with CSR and the other game I play for the gaming channel, so YouTube is a lot more time consuming than most people think. Especially when you have 3 channels. It gets crazy. It's awesome to be a YouTuber. It's a lot of fun, but man, it'll suck up your day. I pretty much wake up at like 5 a.m. I sit down, spend, a couple hours making videos, get those uploaded. After I'm done making videos, I usually, eat something, go for a walk, do a couple things, start answering some YouTube comments, and then I get on for a live stream on one of my channels. Then when I'm done live streaming, I usually go out for another walk, start answering comments again, then often I'm on there, after that, I'm often on there recording game footage for one of the channels and blah, blah, blah. And then by the time I'm finally done, it's like 5, 6, 7 p.m. And yeah, it's a lot of work. I enjoy it though. It's a lot of fun being a YouTuber, but man, you don't really have time for much else in life running 3 channels. Due to the fact that I have the autoimmune disease and I can't really do much else, like, you know, I need the income from all 3, so. Henry says, didn't you have a dog too? No, I mean, a long time ago, you know, I used to have a dog a long time ago, but that was back in, man, that was a long time ago. I had a dog for a little while. I kind of miss having a dog. I do miss having a pet. Nuggy says it's fun to be a YouTuber. Yes, it is. Wait, Sky says, how were they top 100 but didn't get the milestone car? I think I missed something. Who was top 100 and didn't get it? William D's over there talking about a bat turd. What is a bat turd? The Akula? Oh, man. Melon says the Akula looks strange because of aerodynamics. McVen says, how do you even go live while also watching a live stream? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. That must be kind of an interesting experience. He must have a couple screens going on the PC. Oh, there's Max the Gamer. What's up, Max? Ah, you saw some videos with me and a dog. That might have been my aunt's dog. Was I spinning around with a garden hose or like playing with a stick? Out in like a big kind of open field next to a house? I think that was my aunt's dog. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Unfortunately, I don't think that dog is around anymore. He was awesome. Caesar, he was my favorite dog ever. I liked him better than the dog I used to have. Cobra says, bro does not know what 2 tabs on the same browser can do. Yeah, but man, it'd be hard to keep track of everything when you're live and doing other stuff. I see Mojo Motoman. How you doing, Mojo? How's your day going? Yeah, he was like a pit bull mixed with some other stuff. Caesar, he was awesome. He went nuts every time. If you didn't want him to go crazy, if you were using the garden hose, if you were spraying the garden hose or washing your car, you had to keep him in the house because he would go crazy trying to get the water coming out of the hose. That dog was awesome. Yeah, Caesar was cool. I miss Caesar. Yeah, he loved sticks. He was a big fan of playing with sticks. Like, you know, there's like a stereotype that dogs love to play fetch with sticks. He definitely did. And the garden hose. But he would, like, if you just sat there and sprayed the garden hose in his face, he would seriously, like, drown himself in it. You would have to, like he would probably just sit there and drown, like, while the hose was spraying in the face. Like, I don't know why he liked that hose so much, but yeah, unless you wanted to play with them, you just kind of had to keep them in the house when you were spraying the hose. Man, I bet that was back in about 2005 when I made that video. 2005, 2007, something like that. That was a long time ago. Yeah, I used to rent my aunt's guest house back in the day. We were on, it was on 10 acres out in the country. That was such a nice place to live. Meggie says, you are lucky you only need to live stream 2 hours. Why? How long do you stream? Honestly though, if I didn't have the autoimmune disease, about 2 hours is the longest I can, you know, stream before I need to get up and move, because everything starts to lock up and spasm up on me. So every couple hours I gotta get up and walk around and move, or I'm in bad shape. So but 2.5, that's about the most I can ever make it. I think one day I streamed for like 3 hours on my other channel, and that was my world record. Cam says, okay, thanks guys. Ah, Cam just came back to the game after a year. Well, there's a lot of stuff that you've probably missed. I mean, what have they recently added? There's a bunch of new features they're going to be adding pretty soon. There's going to be garage organization features coming pretty soon. And there's something else. I mean, not much has really changed, but I know race passes came out. I'm not sure if you were around when we got the race pass. I know there's something else coming to the game very soon. Yeah, my car isn't winning anything, so. Please, Wall, what's going on, buddy? He says, I hope they bring the McMurdy flash event back. Yeah, that's a cool car. You know, my car is no longer winning. They keep matching me up against people who are way faster, so let's grab the McMurdy and go do a couple of quick live races. To the Goodwood we go! There we go. This is such a weird little car. Such a weird little car. I like it so much though. So strange and so cool. I wonder how long that is from like nose to tail in real life. I wonder what the measurements are, because it looks like it's more the size of a go-kart. Michikitsu says, great stream. Thanks, my friend. Wait, Sky says they're going to be having a flash event for the McMurdys. So if so, that would be cool. That would be quite nice. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I don't remember if you want the kickback on this car or not, but this is just a fun, weird little car. I really do like the new tracks. It still kind of takes me by surprise. I go into live racing, I'm like, oh, whoa, a different track. I haven't got used to it yet, but I do like it. So you've only got a few parts and you're winning most races. Nice. I don't have a whole lot of parts on my McMurdy, so it doesn't require a whole lot of upgrades to do well. William D said he's not touching the Goodwood. Why? Are you afraid if you touch it, it'll turn you to stone? There's my bad joke for the day. Don't pay any attention to my bad jokes. What's my dyno? I don't know, but the game just froze. That's what I say. Alright, hold on. Let's restart her. Game problems. Somebody told me there's a lot of people that they think are using some sort of glitch to freeze your game so they get wins in live racing and showdowns. I haven't seen it yet, but I've been hearing about this, so I'm not sure if it's that or just a game problem. Alright, so my dyno time is, I mean, we only got about 10 minutes left on the stream, but I got about a 12.4, so this car should be in the 12.4 lobby or something similar to that. Melon says the new tracks ruined racing. You think that's what's causing the freezes, Melon? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, normally when they do updates and make changes, it does cause problems for a while. So that's a very possible possibility. So that is definitely a very possible possibility. Alright, says that happens to me all the time. It's really annoying. Yeah, it is annoying when things crash. I haven't seen it too much, but I know it does happen. Oh, is he gonna get me? Oh! Alright, so I got a bad start and I lost. I gotta remember what RPMs to let go of the gas at. So yeah, I might be in the 12.8 lobby, guys. This car might have a huge lobby advantage. I'm not sure. I haven't driven this one much either. Like ever since I got it, I've taken it into live a couple of times, but I've barely used it. I've got too many good live racing cars. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I want to let go of the gas just a little bit before we hit number 1 to get a good start. Maybe even on number 2. Like, I'm slowing down big time, so yeah. Yeah, I must be in the 12.8 lobby. Holy crap, this car must have a gigantic lobby advantage. Please Wall says the McBurdy is the 4th fastest car. You know, I don't pay attention too much, honestly, but it's a really cool car. Generally, like, some people do care about what's the fastest car and stuff, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. I like cars that are really tunable. I love tunable cars. I like to find cars you can set up on different parts and tune them for different things. That's what makes the car fun for me. Some people just want things that cross the finish line really quickly, but that's not what I really look for. What's up, Adrian? How are you doing today? Nobody wants to race me. Let's try and race this little BMW. He said no. Alright, everybody must be afraid to race this car. They must know it beats the crap out of them or something. Alright, there's somebody challenging me. Oh god, somebody in the Infinity Project Black challenged me? Why? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, letting go of the gas on number 2 is good with this one. I'm not going to hit my nitrous. We'll give him a fighting chance. Oh, he won. There we go. Is the Gamera faster than the McMurty? No, it's not actually. McMurdy is the 4th fastest. Gamera's... The Gamera used to be one of the fastest cars in the game, but the thing about the Gamera is it's really good at almost everything. It's not one of the fastest cars, but it's fast and it's capable of doing all kinds of weird stuff if you know how to tune it. It's a really versatile, weird, awesome car. Nobody wants to race me in this thing. I think that's why I don't ever try and live race this one, is because a lot of people refuse it. Oh look, there's a guy in the Transformer. Is that an Autobot or a Decepticon? I'm not sure. 3, 2, 1, go. I think it looks more like an Autobot in yellow, but it looks more like a Decepticon in that color. Adrian says, Melon, what's your favorite cars for live racing? Oh, that car doesn't have any stars? That might be a game glitch. Probably a game glitch. More than likely. Alright, let's see if we can race this crazy Mustang. He said yes. This is the Ring Brothers Mustang. Alright. It's probably not going to beat this car. My car is probably going to womp on just about everything I race because this one seems to have a... Ooh! He gave it a run for the money. He had that car set up really well. Look, he ran 12.5s. Everybody else has been running 12.8s. He ran 12.5s. He's got that car set up really well. Yeah, he's got a great setup on that car. 3, 2, 1, go. I did a crazy wheel spin. Oh, and now I'm not moving. Hold on. Melon says it's hard to pick one of the less, say, 50. Yeah, that's the thing. When you got a whole bunch of good live racing cars, it's extremely hard to figure out which one is your favorite. I mean, I got so many good live racers, I can't figure out which one's my favorite. I mean, I've got my regular cars that I drive all the time, but there's a bunch of them. Alright, so we got about 2 minutes left on the stream, so if anybody's got any last minute questions, go ahead and get them on in there. Go ahead and get them on in there. Let me see something. Is the Caddy that good? Which one? The Tier 4 Cadillac CTSV thingy dingy? That is a very good car. I wonder when that 90s Rewind event's going to start for the GTR. Yeah, let me look through it for the Aquila again. Oh yeah, I forgot. All my things are going to be blacked out. But yeah, I mean, this Cadillac here is super good for live. I think if you know what you're doing with this car, you can turn that into a live racing beast. Nuggy says, what should I buy for Tier 5? Alright, so bottom line is, I mean, if you're just looking to buy something out of the dealership, I guess the Lamborghini Huracan's the way to go, but if you happen to have the Elite Tuners GR Supra, I mean, eventually you're going to get that for free if you don't already have it. But once you get that car, that's the one to focus on. That car is awesome. A lot of those Elite Tuners cars are just really, really, really good. So Melon says it's not good, it's great. Oh yeah, look for my Akula. I would, but almost all the things are blacked out, so trying to find it without a photo is going to be a pain. I got to go through the whole garage and sit there and click on every one of these to refresh them all. That's going to take a few minutes. I hate when it resets all the thumbnails. That drives me crazy. That drives me completely nuts. Tier 5 cars. Who makes the Akula? I can't actually remember. But I hate when that happens. I'm trying to remember who makes it. Let's look in the buy cars section. That's a weird car. That's like from a name brand I've never heard of before. Is it this? Nope. Alright, that's not that. There's the McMurdy's, the Nobles, the Pinafarinas, the Rimex, what is this? Nope, that's the 05RR. Ah, Henry, thank you, buddy. There we go. This will tell me whether or not I have one. For sure. Nope, I don't appear to have one. If I did, there would normally be a check mark, unless I have like a really rare spec or something, but yeah, I don't think I do. I think I like it in the red the best. The red looks pretty cool. But yeah, it's a weird looking car. Like a really cool looking car, but a weird looking car. Ian's got a blue one. I like this orange as well, so. That's probably the one you got there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to get this car with keys or something when it comes out. So one of these days. But I think that's pretty much gonna be it for the day's stream, everybody. Alright, so Adrian says, I'm about to get the F1. Is it still worth it to make it elite? Alright, so here's the deal. If you have the F1 and you enjoy racing it, you find that you're doing well live racing the F1, it does earn more respect points than any other car in the game when it comes to live racing. So if you like it and you're winning live races with it all the time, it's probably worth eliting. But if it's a car you don't enjoy live racing, then you might want to pick something else. That's kind of how I look at that one. Leroy, catch you later, buddy. Cobra, thanks. Benny says that Mustang is not set up all the way. That's just like a stage 3. Oh, was that your Mustang? Yeah, you definitely had something good going on with that one. A lot of these cars perform great on low upgrades for live racing. That's the type of car I like to live race, or the ones that perform good on low upgrades. I can't talk today. But I just want to say thank you for watching my streams and hanging out with me. Thanks for watching my videos. I appreciate all the support. Anybody who's a channel member, thank you. Anybody who donates every once in a while, thank you. And to all the moderators, thank you. I appreciate you guys a lot. You guys are all super duper awesome, but I think that's it for the day, and we will catch you next time. Lightning out. Thank you for being here, and you guys are amazing. See ya. Be back on Sunday for a live racing live stream. All right. Now, how do I end this thing? I can't figure it out.